The car is jam-packed, and I am on my way to the New York Map Reading Challenge. The trunk is overloaded, and I don't even have everything I technically could use, but I left some things behind. They're calling for nothing but rain throughout the Map Reading Challenge in New York this year. So I'm going to be doing a lot of ground blind assault attacks to help prevent myself from being soaking wet at all times. And it's going to be ugly weather, but hopefully ugly weather means good hunting. Let's see what happens at the New York Map Reading Challenge. And I will say this, Andrew Penty had issued a challenge to these guys, Maryland group versus New York group, who could get the highest score, buck only counted. And as you know, at this point in time, the Maryland crew left it wide open with a big donut, a zero. 0 bucks went down in Maryland. I thought at least some would go down, but I was surprised. So let's see, the door's wide open. Can the New York guys swoop in here for a victory? All they need is 1 buck down, 2.5 years old or better, and they will take the cake. Let's see what happens at the New York Map Reading Challenge. Getting kind of close to base camp, and the weather is very nasty right now with the rain. It is going to be a miserable setup. Not going to bother with the camera because of that. And yeah, I'm not looking forward to this. Not a fan of the rain, folks. Well, I'm excited because I just drove past the food plots that are on this public land, and they're just wild, you know, they just let them grow in. And when I was here for the scouting part, you know, the goldenrod and other weeds were like waist high, but they mowed it recently, so it's all real low, which is awesome. It's going to be easier to get through those areas without leaving a bunch of scent, and also a bit easier to see the deer coming out. So that could change my plans a little bit if I get a chance to take some of these other guys out. But I'm almost there. We're not far now from the base camp area, and I cannot wait to get a truck or something with all-wheel drive with better ground clearance. But that's not in the budget yet. One of these days though, it's gonna happen, because I hate taking this little itty-bitty car on these types of roads. Here comes Joe. Did you make it?
I made it. MRC 2016. Even a little soggy, but...
Yeah. Soggier than the scouting trip.
Yeah, so far, but we got time.
I had some muddy experiences on my way in.
I actually found a really good way in.
All right, we're gonna head over to camp. We're setting up, and it's very interesting how everybody is different. I'm always a minimalist. I do the least amount I can with camp, and Silvio is a maximalist. He's got the whole kitchen sink almost. Let's go take a look. All right, here's our trip to camp. You gotta go not over river, but through the woods. But once you get back here, we have, in order to prevent massive flooding in the tents, we set up these canopies. And we are in business here. But then here's the Silvio corner. So we've got this tarp set up here, but he's got this whole grill set up with a big water thing, propane hissing at you, and all kinds of stuff. I mean, this is definitely not what I normally do. Well, Silvio is the captain of glow stick.
I don't know where you pick those things up at, man. These are the military ones, so they last longer. They have a shelf life of about 5 years, whereas the other ones only last about 3 years. So, and they're bright white. They're not that blue. These are 5 years.
They were orange and yellow last time.
The chemical. The other ones were the off-brand ones from Dick's.
Oh, see, that's no good.
Yeah, they were blue.
No wonder it rained so bad that night, and you had to sleep in your truck.
Yeah, it was pretty sad that night. But we're gonna use the bear stick to hold the tarp up.
There you go.
We'll see how that works out.
Corey is creating a wind stopper barrier with this tarp.
What's that? Sorry.
Right. You feel like you're in the spotlight at all?
I am definitely in the spotlight right now.
Corey, welcome back to base camp for Map Reading Challenge 2016 New York style. Tell me what you're thinking right now, brother.
I am excited for tomorrow. I mean, it's been going through my head for the past month now of what I'm going to do, and I'm excited to just get to know you guys more.
What's your prediction? What are you feeling? You think you're going to get a shot at a buck tomorrow?
All I know is that I'm happy to be here, and whatever happens, happens.
Well, apparently the guys saw a nice wide 6-pointer running out of your area tonight over to Joe's side. So
yeah, I saw three doe come out there when I was driving up here about an hour ago.
So that's good signs, brother. Good signs. Good luck tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
When I did stand-up comedy, it felt like I couldn't see the audience because the lights were so bright in my eyes, so that's what we're simulating here tonight.
Thanks.
Not that you're doing stand-up comedy, just that you're in the bright light. So my friend, Sylvia, welcome back to base camp. Mister, I bring more than base camp. I bring the whole kitchen caboodle.
I try to make things as comfortable as possible for everyone.
I think that if I ever have you and the other Long Island guy, Andrew Penzi, on a map reading challenge, we're going to end up gaining 10 pounds in 2 days between the two of you.
Well, you know, one could only hope, right?
All right, so talk to me, man. What's your thoughts coming into this hunt today? Well, that we're about to start tomorrow.
Well, God did give us, a reprieve in the weather a little bit, just to set up base camp. That'll be great. You'll probably throw a couple of rays of sunlight to us tomorrow, and they're definitely the deer are moving.
Yep.
So a little bit of a cold front coming out here, and I feel good. I feel good. I mean, there's not a lot of people where we're at, and that's even better. Everyone's afraid of the weather.
Yep. So, so what's your prediction for tomorrow? What's going to happen?
Deer down.
Deer down.
1, 2, 3, or 4.
Silvio has spoken, folks. Thank you, Silvio. Good luck tomorrow. Joe Manuel, do you ever feel like you're in the spotlight?
I am always in the spotlight.
Well, tonight you're in the spotlight, and we were asking you, what are you thinking about going into the Map Reading Challenge here, 2016, New York style?
I'm excited. I think we've had a lot of challenges coming up to the Map Reading Challenge, so anything...
What's been your worst? What is the worst challenge that you've faced in getting ready for this hunt and things coming together?
Maybe other than the rain. The rain I thought was going to be really bad, and like Silvio said, we've got a reprieve here. So I think it's signs of time to come.
Okay. So do you have a good plan for in the morning?
No.
No, you don't. We were talking about that earlier. So you feel that most of your spots are evening spots?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to have to turn this camera off and do some serious brainstorming to get you set up going for in the morning. But good luck to you, Joe. I hope you have success in the morning.
Thank you.
So I wasn't going to bring the camera back out, but I had to film this. Like normally when I go out on stuff like this, I eat cold food, but no, not with Sylvia in camp. We got the deep frying going on here.
The washing of the utensils. Make sure that everything is safe and OSHA approved.
Like I said, we're gonna gain 10 pounds on this map reading challenge. Stay tuned to find out what happens during the hunting portion of this year's New York Map Reading Challenge.